Episode 9, Active Pursuit. Smoothie's gonna dig him out of the snowbank, drag him out by his finger. Maybe check the snowmobile. Start digging. I didn't mean you.
Did you find something, Smoothie? You're going to be okay. Just hold on. We've got you.
It's like a humming?
Locusts? Still weird to me we're treating these as like a new development. I was hoping the galley was gonna eat one. That would have been great. That is this supposed to be how the locust outbreak started? Doesn't make sense because it has to be already going on before this, but it's kind of funny because the scene could be misconstrued as going in that direction. Like, if you saw this scene out of context, without knowing where it takes place in the timeline, you might think this is how it started.
The locusts are new.
Maybe there's something on Brooklyn's phone that can help. It's been wiped clean.
What? Let me see. We can't easily search the catacombs with all those dinosaurs and
Suspicious.
around.
And even if we could, we don't know that Brooklyn is still down here. The handler could have taken her anywhere by now.
The arm is the backup.
Well, being not an assassin myself, I got nothing.
We gotta think like Brooklyn the professional. I don't know her as well as all of you do, but what I do know is that girl always has a plan, even if she's not
Does
the one
she?
holding all the cards.
Brooklyn was ready to end all of this. Take down Santos' whole operation.
Which would definitely include the handler and her Atrociraptors.
Wait, the Atrociraptors are the handlers? She didn't have them with her when she came after us.
Because they're being sold at the black market.
So if Brooklyn wanted to take both Santos and the handler down,
That's where she'd lead the handler.
Let's see. That tunnel leads to some huge round broom? Doesn't help us.
What about that one?
Is that a clue? Like a lab or something? Or are we gonna link like the Malta catacombs to like the Biosyn building in the valley? Because I don't think that's plausible. I only say that because the Biosyn building was a big round building. I don't think that's remotely what's happening here. It's probably just like another lab complex or something.
From the man with the snowmobiles. Said it was the least he can do for yelling at you. I'm sorry there aren't.
He was
any
completely
blankets.
justified
I
to
guess
yell.
the word
You
that's
stole his
like that, but-
snowmobiles.
At least that Pyroraptor is long gone.
Yeah, but where do you think we scared it off to?
Scared it all the way back to the valley. I did notice in editing there was a sign that said like Dolomita or something at the ski resort here in the last episode. So this is in like the same mountains as Biosyn Valley. Oh,
Looks like
well,
Biosyn owns a valley nearby.
there we go.
Whole valley. I knew they had headquarters somewhere close, but I thought it was just offices.
A place that big can only be used for one thing, right?
Holding dinosaurs. That must be where the
Okay.
Pyroraptor came from.
Getting some context for the valley,
Like the
good.
dino was able to escape so easily.
This does add, you know, if a local doesn't really know about the valley, just knows that Biosyn has like a building nearby, then that does set up the valley to be secret. So
To Biosyn Valley. A new asset arrived a few days ago.
Bumpy.
Meaning...
Bumpy's not at home. She's here.
Yep, obvious. Obvious with the setup, you know, of Sammy being distressed. It's a good way to get them to stay, though. Like, it's a good way to link them back up, because separate from any concern they might have about whether or not to help Brooklyn, you know, they still want to save Bumpy.
What happened here?
probably
Owen
Santos
fucking
took
Grady.
us all those dino visitors into the catacombs.
actually don't remember what brings down the black market exactly. Like, I remember generally what happens, but I don't remember, like, the specific inciting thing that causes it all to, you know, fall apart. Was it the Atrociraptor bust, like, the Atrociraptor's escape? Is that what starts everything going bad? I don't remember. Or if that happens later in the sequence. Right. So she does this.
Call your raptors back.
Too late. I have a contingency for everything.
I don't remember how this went down in the film with, like, my memory was like the Atrociraptor sail into, like, the chase or whatever.
I helped you.
Yeah, and then tried to shove her out the back of the truck.
Fine. I'll get out of here myself.
Or get rescued by the squad. Who we got? Interesting choice. I guess it can't really be like the Aloe or the Carno because they went up top, right? It's always nice to see Serrato back, but I wish they would have went with the more JP3 style colors. The gray one can be a little dull. I like having like a different variant because the JP3 Serrato is like very male coded with like the bright red head for like a display feature. So having this like plainer one to potentially be a female is like, that's the thing I like with these animals, even though I don't think it's ever been like confirmed. Okay, yeah, USB with like all the files on it. Okay. For a second I thought that came out of its nose. This is my, oh, I was gonna say this is my scooter now, but we got the Carno. Hooray. Is that the demon? I don't think we've never really seen a demon colored Carno in the show, right? It's always been Toro, burnt Toro. He's got a broken horn, so yeah, that is the Malta demon Carno. Cool. The Malta one always felt really like big and chunky, even compared to like the Fallen Kingdom Carno. Okay. That was the blind Aloe saving them again. Okay, so did we? Okay, so is the Aloe in the Malta scene in Dominion? This Aloe, the blind Aloe? I don't think it necessarily was. Can we say it wasn't? I don't know. I have no idea. You could take this then as proof that the proof in quotation marks, I guess, because, you know, chaos theory doesn't necessarily overrule the movie, but you could take this as proof that the Malta Aloe was the Battle of Big Rock Aloe specifically. I'm not against it. Classic again to have him saved by the scarred Aloe. I mean, that's not even her Atrociraptor. That one. I'm gonna have to at least, like, rewatch the Malta sequence, I think, of Dominion before I watch the finale, just to, like, understand some of the sequencing here of how the show and the movie intersect exactly. The Handler really is the Terminator. He's just unstoppable. Okay, see, that Carno looked very Fallen Kingdom-y again. So, not demon. I wonder... Maybe the demon doesn't really... Like, when we saw the demon, it was, like, very close up, right? Like, the head, kind of in shadow, the broken horn. So I wonder if the demon doesn't have, like, a full model. They just use the red Carno, and then just kind of put a shader over it and called it good for that scene, maybe. Maybe we won't get the demon in full glory. Those are large Dimorphodons again, so those are like the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous style, not the Dominion style Dimorphodon. Which makes sense, like they're not gonna make a new Dimorphodon model for this. You can also see they don't have Pycnofibers. We did see a Dimorphodon earlier though in the market. I wonder if it had the fibers, if it had the fuzz, the feathers. Raptor versus Pseudoceratops, even if only for a few seconds. That's fun to see.
Then I think it's upside down.
I know. Just give me a second. Okay.
Classic USB moment. You gotta flip it over 3 times before it'll fit.
Wait. Info about a jet, a helicopter, different boats. These must be Santos' extraction plans. An Atrociraptor!
It's headed in the exact direction of that big round area in the catacombs blueprints.
Or do we know what this round thing is?
Enough to land a helicopter for a quick escape.
Was that into me? I don't remember. Okay, structure on the hill. I don't remember it. What happens to Santos in the film? Like at the end? Does she end up getting captured? I need to watch the movie. I need to watch at least part of Dominion, or I'm gonna not know what's happening at all. All right. Well, yeah. I'll check back in the finale with greater understanding maybe of what's happening as far as the Dominion crossover goes exactly. I think I'm only gonna watch like the Malta stuff because I don't think I have it in me to actually watch all of Dominion again.